say never quit your job for Forex until you know and do these 3 to 4 things.
Hello traders, welcome to yet another exciting episode on the Patricon Money Show. And today I have with me no other guest, you already know him, Sir MJ Young, and he's here to talk to us about what and what you should do, what and what you should know before you quit your job to focus fully on Forex trading. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much, Patricon.
At what point do they need to know that, okay,
at what
trading
point
is what I need to do as a career?
At what point should they quit their job or know that trading is what I should or should be done as a full-time career?
Yes.
Now we are focusing on how the trader can transition into the industry space where the industry becomes a career for the trader. So we'll be talking about this in twofold, but first of all, I need to establish something. We have talked about the importance that one of the most important choices anybody can make is the choice of a career, what to do for life. The second is the choice of a mentor. And now in the forest industry, the third is the choice of when to quit your job to focus full-time in Forex. Because if you get that wrong, despite good mentorship, despite you're in the industry, you are going to cause serious imbalance in your life. You may not recover for it because many people have actually paid the price dearly with their life, with their marriages, with their spouse, with their relationship, with their family, because they quitted too early.
Wow.
Quitting your job too early because of Forex, because of the hypes, because of maybe the promises, because of the dream. I know you have big dreams. Traders have big dreams. They come and they believe that they have found a working strategy, maybe because they are profitable for 1-2 weeks, 1 month. Then they feel right now they are on top of the world. So they want to quit their job. You even have people that quit school. Not just job. You have people that quit businesses, and this lead to dropouts and a lot of chaos in the industry. So I think it's important as an expert and as a Forex therapist that I addressed this matter. I know a lot of people have talked about it, but I'm going to be addressing it from a different, higher perspective, so that people can be able to relate. What should be your transition, in other words, in Forex, from when you start Forex to be able to take Forex as a career? You need to realize you have a life. That's number one. As a trader, trading is an aspect of life. You have a life, you have a life of faith, you have a life of relationship, you have a life of either a job or business, then you have a life as an individual, then you now have a trading life. Trading is an aspect of your life. That means if you do not manage trading well, it can in turn affect the other aspects of your life. So you must know the right time, number one. Number two, you must know what to do. You must not just know what to know. You must know what to do. Number three, you must have done what you know. When you have done what you know and you are now established in it, you can now know it is time to quit your job. Now, if you ask me when is the right time to quit your job, it means it's not the right time. Because when it's the right time, that question will not come up. Your job will become a distraction. You see it now. When it's the right time, nobody will tell you. Not even MJ will tell you. You don't just make that decision out of emotions, out of excitement, out of promises. You need to put structure and system in place. Remember, without structure, there will be disorderliness in life. Okay? So every trader must make that proper decision. And if you must make it, this is the few things, about 4 to 5 things I think and I know every trader should know and should do, especially if you are starting trading or you have been in trading before you quit a job. But maybe before you quit a job, I will say never quit your job for Forex until you know and do these 3 to 4 things. Number one, don't quit your job until you have a proven trading system. Number one, don't quit your job. None of these things are independent. They all are interrelated. You must consider them. Never quit your job until you have a proven, consistent trading system. I mean a system that have tested time. That means you can't just come in 1 year and quit your job for Forex, because it takes not less than a year to prove a system in the Forex industry. So you see, you can't come in 1 month, in 6 months and quit it because you were profitable. No. Being profitable does not mean, it's not a sign you quit your job. You can regret it too soon. Okay? Because your job is a support system to your life before Forex came. And your job is also a financier to your Forex career. So you need to know that. So you must pay the price to have a profitable working system, so that you are not emotionally making the decision to go into Forex. You don't see your job as a distraction from learning Forex. So you don't quit your job because it's a distraction from learning. At the learning stage, don't think of quitting. In fact, I emphasize, get a job. You get a job, or make sure you establish a business at the learning stage, so that you can finance your learning period. You will make a lot of mistakes. You need to create room for that. And if you make those mistakes and you have nothing to fall back to, it can cost you your life. It can prolong your disasters, your pains, and it can also cost you relationship. You see now. So when we begin to talk about this, it is important that you know that getting a proven trading system that is consistent, a workable one, is not a day job. It is not about flipping of accounts. It's not about the academy you just went to or the mentor you just met. And you see MJ Live is doing Forex for a living. I was in a job.
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I was in a job too. So no matter how small the job gives you, you must respect that job. The reason why many people downplay job is because of the possibility Forex offers. There is this possibility Forex offer to traders. Forex has ability to make job look like nothing. It makes $100 job. It makes a $1,000 job look like nothing to you. It makes in Nigeria currency, in the naira, it makes a 50,000 naira, 300,000 naira job look like nothing. So you see Forex traders who are not even making money, they are insulting people in the job. They feel they are wasting their time. Let me tell you, this industry makes money, but it is not more important than other industry. Because it's an ecosystem in life economy. It has to create a balance. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying now. So for that reason, you cannot downplay jobs just because of the possibility Forex offer. Because of the hope of getting rich. Hope is not a strategy. You must touch the reality of what you are talking about. So you need to spend your time working on a proven system and establishing that this system is working. So you must get the system part right. And it doesn't take 6 months or 3 months. You must prove it. You can even get it in 2 weeks, but you must prove it with more than 1 year, at least a year, so that there's consistency. So that you are not just trusting in something that you just out of excitement and emotion. You just approve and say no, to hell with my boss. So people tell you how to fire your boss and be a Forex trader. All those motivation will not work when real life come. Patricon.
Yes.
So number one, you must get a proven system that is consistent before you quit your job. Number two, before you quit your job, you must have a proof of consistency of profitability. A trading system is different from proof of profitability, consistent profitability. A trading system means you have built the system. Now, proof of profitability means you are now handling the reality of the profits from that, engaging that system, trading system. So you now have this consistency, a proof for not less than 1 year that this thing is working. Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
This is the number two thing. Now you have proved it, not just that you are demoing. This is a live account proof. You can now measure how many percent can be made, how the system, the downside of the system, the upside, how the system react to trend, to fundamentals, to sentimental analysis, and all of that. And then you can now gather that data. Remember, in this industry, data play an important role. So you need enough data for you to actually know that this thing work in a live trading account. So you don't take something you just prove in a demo, then you quit your job because you have $200 deposit or $500 deposit live account or stuff like that, and you say, my job, I want to be full-time trader. Full-time trader is not full-time foolishness. You can pay the price. You can still combine your job and trading. You just need to know what to do, how to do it. So that's number 2. You must have a proof of what? Of consistency of profitability. Now, number 3, you must also be able to have a proof of capital base. So during the time you are in your job, before you quit your job for full-time Forex, you must have also what? You must have also raised money for your capital. How much is good enough to make profit without pressure? How much capital is required to make profit without pressure? Without putting pressure on your psychology, without putting pressure on anything. So you do not need Forex to pay your bills when you are quitting before at that time. At that time, you are big enough. The capital, you are not taking from your capital, you can take from your profit. So if it is $10,000 you need, if it is $5,000, $20,000 you need, depending on the kind of job you were in, right?
Yes.
Okay, now you have to raise that money. So you should be patient. If it take you 2, 3, 4, 5 years, don't worry. It is no disadvantage. Don't count it as a shame that you are a Forex trader and you're a teacher, and that you're a Forex trader and you are doing something else and the rest. You see, in this part of the world, Africa, Nigeria, people are myopic about life. There's a dignity of labor, dignity of a job. The fact that you can do something and money come from it is dignity. It's a dignified action. You understand, Patrick?
Yes.
So every trader must raise capital. Capital won't fall from the sky. Capital, you don't expect your uncle quit your job and expect your uncle to give you capital. No, don't do like that. You need to build capital. It's a proof of your commitment to the process and faith in your system. So you need to do that. Number 3, very important. So after building a profitable strategy, after having a proof of what? Consistency, profitability, then now you now come to what? A good capital base. Hello traders. My name is Sir MJ Young. I'm the founder of FX Oracle AI Global, and I'm here to introduce you to the funded program Africa, which is called the 7G Network. I want to introduce you to our academy and our sponsorship program. This program is specially designed to actually help you achieve your Forex dream from a beginner to finished. But here is the key thing, right? The program, the starters program, the beginner 7G academic program for starters and for existing traders actually costs $250, but you are not paying it. The funded program is going to send the money to your wallet for you to pay for that program. The only thing you need to do to qualify for this program is simply, number 1, you have to open a trading account with one of the partnering broker and sponsors of the funded program scholarship. Number 2, you also have to fund that account with a minimum of $20 and above. This is your sign of commitment to yourself. You are not giving us the money. This is a sign that you are serious, and this qualifies you for the $250 for the funded program scholarship course. Remember, the $250 is simply to pay for your course. We will send the money to your wallet once we verify that you have credited your own personal trading account with the Octa FX using our link. It is going to be amazing. You're going to be introduced to how trading works. You are going to be introduced to the main thing that you need to know about trading. This promises to be great. Remember, this is the only program where you don't pay money. Outside of that, we will also be sponsoring you for another advanced program with maybe one of the top 5 Forex traders in Nigeria by the funded program. But that is going to come later after you have done your beginners class with us. Remember, do not give anybody money. You only qualify for the scholarship. and you need to do it now. So join this program and get more of inquiry where you can have access to my to our training and free mentorship. For now, you need to go to the description button and join the WhatsApp group ASAP as fast as possible. We are going to be receiving you and we are going to be enrolling you in the program. Remember, you must have a $20 minimum above to fund your personal trading account. That is not a fee. That is not a money you give to us. After you do that, we will send you the $250, which you can't withdraw, but only use to actually subscribe. Make sure you join right now before it is too late. Thank you. Number 4, you need to have what I call emergency saved funds for not less than 1 to 2 years.
Wow.
Without that forex trading. Okay. If you have not saved, you are not safe. You don't quit your job without that. In other words, how much bills does it take? How much does it take to pay your bills? You don't pay your bills from the trading system. You don't pay it from the capital. You don't do it. No. You must be able to cover 1 to 2 years. That's the proper way.
Wow. Before
quitting your job. Now, many of us did not know this. MJ, I am very passionate. I know myself and the rest. You see, a lot of things can happen to you in this journey without guidance. So you need to do that. So when you save enough, you now discover that, okay, I can feed every month for the next 1 year to 2 years. And by that time, my account that I'm trading must have grown. Are you seeing it now? So that is number 4. When you establish that, number 5, are you seeing it now?
Yes.
Number 5, before you quit your job, you must ensure that your trading profits can replace it not less than ×2 in a month. This is after having your insurance fund for not less than 1 to 2 years. You must also ensure that your profitability in a month guarantee within 1, 2, 3 months can make your salary not less than 2 to 3 times, or else you are at risk.
Wow.
You must make sure that you can make it. Let me give, for example, I'll take a small figure, for example. Your salary is $100. You must have proven within the time you were saving and you have raised capital and now you are saving for emergency funds to take care of bills and stuff like that. You must have proven that your strategy can make $300, $200 to $300 monthly without pressure, with proper risk management. At that time, you are now beginning to get closer,
okay, to
quitting your job. You see, when these things are in place and you are properly guided, are you seeing it now? You now come to the point, which is now the last point. Before you quit your job, you must also establish a business.
Wow.
With all these things, that business, you must not be the one running it. Many of us are not wise. We have a generation of people that are just passionate. You must not do one thing. But one thing can be the source. So you establish a business. This is number what? 6. You must establish a business. Maybe somebody is taking care of the business out of fund so that that business can also be growing alongside. You see it now?
Yes.
Because what do you do when you don't have signals? What do you do when you are not trading? Have something doing. It's fun. You see, so establish business. When you have opportunity, establish business so that you become a business guy. Now, you can also establish business in the forex space. This is why people open academy and we insult them every day, but they are making their money. You see now, you can establish business, you can establish a lot within the forex space. You learn about that, but it's not for today. You see it now, Patrick?
Yes.
It's not for today. So you can establish business around the forex space, because people idea is, oh, I don't want to work for anybody. In this life, you must work for somebody, including yourself or a system, directly or indirectly. So the idea of quitting job is not about you don't want to work for somebody. It's the fact that you can only do that when the job become a distraction for your expansion.
Okay.
Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
So these are the 6 most important things people must consider. If you do not have a source of income, forex will frustrate you. If you lose your money, what will you fall back to? If you lose your capital, you need to fund again. So you need to understand this whole thing, because small capital is a crime and a sin in the forex market.
You always say that.
You don't want to commit that sin. You don't want to go and quit your job because you are trusting on flipping accounts. No, you don't want to do that. So people in this space must take it serious. As a person, if you can't even pay for a course of $200, $100, you need a job.
Wow.
Some people, there is subscription of $50. They say it's too expensive. All those things is because you don't have something you are doing. So everybody courses is too expensive. Monthly subscription is too expensive. When will you become a good, successful forex trader? You're looking for who give it for you cheap. Because you don't have a job. And most mentors don't want to tell people you need a job. So when you come to me and you can't afford certain things and you complain of certain things, I just play with you. Go and get a job. $20 or $50 a month. If it's a problem to fund on a monthly basis, or $100, you need a job. Or you need a business. This will help you. There is dignity in it. So while you are admiring the life of people there, oh, MJ is a full-time trader, we didn't start full-time. This is what you need to know.
I'm even surprised you said you used to have a job.
I used to have a job. In fact, a mini job.
Wow.
So you need to know that people did not start like that. Now, don't compare yourself with people they are supporting from home. Listen, guys, there are people who actually have good financial support system from their background. This is what I call, I tell people, the first generation millionaire, second generation millionaire, third or fourth generation millionaire. If you are the first person in your family that is struggling to break the backbone of poverty, maybe through trading or through any, your price will be greater. Wow. You have a double price to pay. You can't be making costly mistake like this other person quitted. The person have uncles, mother, father, sister that can give them money, but you don't have. Maybe you even have siblings to take care of. So you can't just quit just because you are passionate, just because you want to learn more. Now, another thing people need to know again is, if you are so passionate that you don't want a job elsewhere, you can have a job in the forex industry. Wow. There are academies you can work with for pay, and there are brokers you can work with. This will help you so that within that space, it doesn't interrupt your trading and you are being paid.
You are being paid.
That's
a good one.
That's a good one. Very important. If not, you will end up as a disaster to yourself. What are the consequences of quitting job without a proper things in place, without the proper protocol and structure in place? You will become a burden to other people. Many traders are financial burden to other people. They will post profit today, $500. Yes, we are making it. Then they are begging their friend for $5. You are begging your friend for 2,000 naira. You are begging your friend, please, I'm just in an urgent need right now. I'm going to give you in 1 week time. And the guy is wondering, I thought you are posting profit of $50, $200 every day. The people do not understand this industry. So do not put yourself in a place where people misunderstand you. There are many of you that are watching me right now. The fact is that is where your life is right now. You have broke many relationships. You feel like they hate you. Nobody hated you. You put yourself in a complicated position to be understood, where you are posting demo results at the same time you are begging for food. Now your fiancé asks you for money for her, you don't have it, and she's wondering, but I thought you are posting, so you are trading, you are making profit. You are not real about it. You are showing people you have a $50,000 account. Meanwhile, it is a prop firm account. You need to be real about this thing. There's nobody to impress. This is your life.
And that's why in the last podcast, we talk about you not archiving your journey. You should always keep a record.
You should always keep a record of it. Don't archive it. So this is important, Patricon, for traders to understand. You build your life. You don't become rich overnight. You become rich over time. If you don't pay the price sequentially, you pay it consequentially. You need to know how transition work, how to transition successfully from one level to the other. If not, you will create an imbalance in your life system. And that imbalance can become one of the most deadliest things that can happen to you as a man.
You go back to square zero.
You go back to square zero. You see people frustrated. You see people, because of Forex, sold, locked up their business, closed down their business, invested the money in Forex with hope, and the business shut down. And then they are saying, no problem. I've heard people's story. Your story must not be like other people. Those people have those story because nobody guided them. They didn't listen to MJ Young. They didn't listen to the Forex therapist. They didn't listen to the Forex experts. But now you are listening to me. You are privileged. You need to take your academics serious. Don't quit your school for Forex. Don't build a story you can avoid. Oh, so person dropped out of school and then he made it. He didn't make it because he dropped out. You are making a mistake.
Wow.
He made it because he paid the price rightly. He could have also made it in school, at the same time made it in Forex. I am a graduate of Ahmadu Bello University. Okay,
Wow.
2 scholarship.
Wow.
Are you getting me now? And so intelligently, yes, I'm making it in Forex. Did I drop out of school?
No.
So you choose who you model after. This generation, we just like stories that, that looks like wow, and then we use it to comfort our failure.
Because someone dropped out of school, you feel
You
can replicate that story.
You are an engineer. You finished from Ahmadu Bello University
Yes,
too.
sir.
Am I correct?
Yes.
An engineer. And you're into Forex and in this space. See, you must not abandon your life or other aspects of your life just because you want to create a story that touch. You don't know what happened to them. Some of them didn't know better. Some of them, they have the cost right now in their life. Some of them, when I mean they are paying for it. Some of them, their kids are paying for it. Because there are some people now, they can't speak English, they can't present themselves, they can't really be a good speaker, and a lot.
Despite the fact
they are making money. It just ends with money. I'm not saying that, don't want to be sarcastic. I'm saying that don't use people templates for your life. You can avoid it. You can create a stable life with great stable transition and a balance, and people can model after you. Wow. Forex is the most interesting thing, amazing thing. This is the best industry I've seen.
Wow.
Not because I'm there, because I've experienced it. Okay, it's the best industry I've seen. You can really start from nothing, and really, if you know your way, you become big. You can start from small, but during that time, you must make sure that you create a support system and a healthy transition structure for your life. If not, you can waste 10 years, 15 years hoping. What should you be in Forex after 3 years? You are trading $1,000 account. Why should you be in Forex after 5 years? You are trading $1,000, $2,000 account. You need to scale. You need to have a vision for yourself. So if you keep hoping that $20 and $50 and $100 will grow to $10,000, you will prolong your journey. Why not solve the problem of capital once and for all? Solve it.
Wow. I used to think that once you hit maybe like $1,000, $2,000, you can immediately quit your job.
Patricon, it is in this part of the world people think that is money. The question is, what kind of a dream life do you have? And how much is your dream life? So what will $2,000 do? You want to put pressure on it. I don't mean that you can't trade it successfully. I'm saying that you can build more from there. Now, another thing is, like I said, you can create a business within the Forex space. This is why many Forex mentors do that. You can create a business. Don't be ashamed that we have bad mentors, bad academy, bad signal provider. You need the courage to start something. Something different. You may not have it all, but you can create it within. You can start spreading your knowledge for little fee too. Just to support you at the beginning stage to raise capital. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty for charging your fee and say, why are you charging $50? You are just starting. He said, and you that we know that you are charging us $50. You are about to raise capital. When people want to raise capital, they sell. Every rich man is known by what they sell, not by what they buy. So you sell to raise capital. You can start up something. So before you quit your job, make sure these 6 things are in place. If not, you will learn the hard way. You will cry.
Thank you so much, Sir MJ Young, for this wonderful and insightful session that you have given us. Before you go, sir, I want to just ask, I know this question is in the mind of a lot of people. you talk about having a capital base before quitting your job. Now I see that you are into a program where you give capital to traders in order for them to be able to, learn trading.
Yes, because the funded program is actually a scholarship program.
Okay.
The funded program Africa was established to help traders who can't afford to pay, for high courses, other courses, mentorship and the rest, so that they are able to come in and have their forex journey successfully.
Okay.
Then for new traders, for people who are existing but not consistent, because there is a system already in place that you can follow.
Okay.
Now, what you need to do is this. It's not a free program per se, but the fee is paid for you. So the $250 you are not to pay. The funded program Africa will send it to your wallet after you have met the requirements, and then you will be enrolled in the training. So what is the requirement? It's as simple as ABCD. You need not less than probably $20 to $25 to actually be in the funded program. And when you have that, you are not paying to the company. You are going to be funding one of the brokers that are part of the sponsors in your account, because we don't train people with demo. Please listen. Demo create poor and bad psychology.
That's true.
So we need you to experience live trading. So that is for your training. That is not for flipping. Right now we have people from more than 25 countries, including US, Germany, including Ireland, Dubai. Just mention them: Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Cameroon. Mention all of them. The program do not just stop as empowering you with the skill. The program also go further to create a system that also pays you for people you bring into the program in the same way. None of these people are paying money.
Just like an affiliate.
Just like an affiliate. Apart from that, the program also makes a provision for capital for trading.
This is an opportunity for you guys to actually speak to MJ Young directly and be part of this scholarship. This is a program that he has brought on this channel, and I believe you guys need to participate in it. And it's going to really, really help you, because you are learning from somebody who has the experience. So until next episode, we hope to see you guys, and make sure to subscribe on this channel, and thank you guys for watching.